Welcome to Explore Vortex. Today we will discuss Greenland, a land of stunning landscapes and rich culture. Greenland? More like Greenland? Nope. Despite its name, Greenland is far from being a lush, verdant paradise. The name is quite misleading. Greenland, land of ice, polar bears, and green? Well, not exactly. The name was given by Eric the Red, a Norse explorer who wanted to attract settlers by making it sound more appealing. Okay, maybe not so much green. In reality, Greenland is predominantly covered in ice and snow, making it one of the most unique and extreme environments on Earth. It's more like a giant ice cube with a sprinkle of green on the edges. The coastal areas do have some greenery during the short summer months, but it's nothing compared to what the name suggests. Seriously, 80% of Greenland is covered in ice. This massive ice sheet is the second largest in the world, only surpassed by Antarctica. It's basically the Arctic tundra, vast, wild, and breathtakingly beautiful. The landscape is dominated by ice, snow, and rugged mountains, creating a stark yet stunning beauty. But hey, don't let the lack of leafy greens fool you. Greenland is home to a variety of unique wildlife, including polar bears, Arctic foxes, and seals. Greenland is a land of unexpected wonders. From the mesmerizing northern lights that dance across the sky to the majestic fjords carved by ancient glaciers, there's no shortage of natural beauty. It's like the quirky, introverted cousin of Scandinavia, with a fascinating history, unique culture, and landscapes so epic they'll blow your mind. The Greenlandic people have a rich cultural heritage, deeply connected to the land and sea. Plus, they have really good seafood. The cold, pristine waters around Greenland are teeming with fish, making it a paradise for seafood lovers. So what's it really like to live in this icy paradise at the edge of the world? Life in Greenland is a blend of traditional practices and modern conveniences with a strong sense of community. Pack your long johns and your sense of adventure, because we're about to find out. Whether you're exploring the ice-covered wilderness or experiencing the local culture, Greenland offers an adventure like no other. Okay, let's talk about life in Greenland. Imagine a place where towns cling to the coastline, nestled between the icy waters and the rugged terrain. These towns are dwarfed by towering mountains and glaciers, creating a dramatic and awe-inspiring backdrop that feels almost otherworldly. Most Greenlanders live in these coastal settlements, painted in vibrant colors that pop against the stark, often monochromatic landscape. The bright hues of the houses are not just for aesthetics. They serve as a cheerful contrast to the long, dark winters. It's like a postcard from the North Pole. The scenery is so picturesque that it almost feels like stepping into a storybook. Life here is closely tied to the sea. The ocean is not just a backdrop, but a lifeline for the communities. Fishing is a way of life, and you'll quickly learn to appreciate the freshest seafood you've ever tasted. Think juicy prawns, succulent halibut, and maybe even some seal if you're feeling adventurous. The fishing industry is a cornerstone of the local economy, providing both sustenance and employment. The seafood here is unparalleled, with flavors that are as bold and unique as the landscape itself. And yes, seal meat is a traditional delicacy that offers a taste of the authentic Greenlandic experience. Don't worry, they also have supermarkets for the less adventurous eaters. These stores stock a surprising variety of goods, ensuring that even the most discerning palate can find something to enjoy. But it's not all icy mountains and fishing boats. The natural beauty of Greenland extends beyond its rugged coastline and into its vast, untamed wilderness. Greenland is also experiencing a cultural renaissance, with growing art, music, and culinary scenes. Local artists are gaining international recognition, and festivals celebrating Greenlandic culture are becoming more frequent and popular. Who knew you could find a Michelin-starred restaurant in the Arctic? These culinary gems offer a fusion of traditional Greenlandic ingredients with modern techniques, creating dishes that are both innovative and deeply rooted in local culture. And let's not forget the northern lights. The aurora borealis paints the night sky with vibrant colors, a natural light show that leaves both locals and visitors in awe. The sense of community here is strong. People come together to celebrate, to support each other, and to share in the unique experience of living on the edge of the world. Wildlife is another integral part of life in Greenland. From majestic polar bears to the gentle giants of the sea like whales, the natural world is ever present and deeply respected. The rich cultural heritage of the Inuit people is woven into the fabric of daily life, from traditional clothing to ancient customs that have been passed down through generations. Education is also a priority. with schools that teach both modern subjects and traditional knowledge, ensuring that the next generation is well equipped to navigate both worlds. Living in Greenland is a unique blend of old and new, of tradition and innovation. It's a place where the past and the present coexist, creating a rich tapestry of life on the edge of the world. Let's talk numbers, folks. Greenland is home to a whopping 56,000 people. That's right, the entire population of Greenland is about the size of a medium-sized city, and they share this massive island with more polar bears than people. Now that's what I call exclusive living. But don't mistake small for boring. Greenland's tight-knit communities are known for their warmth, resilience, and love of a good party. Think potluck dinners with homemade seal stew and lively music nights that last until the sun comes up, which, depending on the season, might be never. Let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the polar bear on the ice floe, the weather. Greenland is not for the faint of heart or the thin-blooded. Winters are long and harsh, with temperatures plummeting to -30 degrees Celsius or lower. That's colder than your ex's heart. But hey, at least you'll save on your electricity bill, right? And think of the bragging rights. Oh, this old thing? I wore it to the supermarket in Greenland during a blizzard. Just make sure you pack your warmest parka, thermal underwear, and maybe a heated blanket or two. Section 5. The Midnight Sun and Other Quirks. Greenland has a few quirks that might take some getting used to. It's a land of extremes, where the natural world dictates the rhythm of life, like the whole 24 hours of daylight in summer thing. Imagine the sun never setting, casting a golden glow over the landscape even at midnight. Don't forget your eye mask. It's essential for getting any sleep when the sun refuses to go down. Many locals have adapted to this unique phenomenon, but for newcomers, it can be quite the adjustment. And then there's the opposite in winter. Perpetual darkness. The sun barely peeks over the horizon, if at all, plunging the land into a long, cold night. But hey, at least you can see the northern lights in all their glory. These dancing lights paint the sky with vibrant colors, creating a mesmerizing spectacle. Talk about a dazzling light show. The auroras are a natural wonder that draw visitors from all over the world, eager to witness their beauty. But beyond the extreme daylight hours, there's a certain magic to Greenland's natural rhythms. The land and its people move to a slower, more deliberate pace, deeply connected to the environment. It's a place that forces you to slow down, appreciate the simple things, and maybe even learn how to build an igloo, just in case your central heating goes out. The traditions and skills passed down through generations are a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the Greenlandic people. And let's not forget the unique culinary experiences. From fresh seafood to traditional dishes, the food here is a reflection of the land and its bounty. Life in Greenland is about community and connection, where everyone knows each other and supports one another through the long winters and endless summers. So, whether it's the midnight sun or the polar night, Greenland offers a unique and unforgettable experience, one that stays with you long after you've left its shores. Section 6. Don't worry, they have the internet. Probably. You might be thinking, wait, but what about the internet? Can I still binge watch my favorite shows while huddled under a pile of blankets? Fear not, fellow digital natives. Greenland isn't stuck in the Ice Age, well, metaphorically speaking at least. They have internet, cell service, and even Wi-Fi in most places. So you can still scroll through Instagram and update your friends on your Arctic adventures. Just don't expect lightning-fast speeds everywhere. Hey, it's all part of the charm, right? Section 7. From whale blubber to Michelin stars, Greenlandic cuisine. Get ready for a culinary adventure. Greenlandic cuisine is a unique blend of traditional Inuit fare and modern Scandinavian influences. Think fresh-caught seafood, hearty stews, and yes, even whale blubber if you're feeling brave. But don't worry, they also have plenty of more familiar options, like lamb, potatoes, and delicious pastries. And for the foodies out there, Greenland even boasts a Michelin-starred restaurant. Who knew you could find such culinary delights in the Arctic? Section 8. Transportation, dog sleds, not so much. So, you want to explore Greenland's vast frozen wilderness? Forget about hopping in your car and hitting the open road. Greenland's rugged terrain and limited road network mean that transportation is a bit more adventurous. Think planes, helicopters, boats, and even snowmobiles. And yes, while dog sledding is still a cherished tradition, it's not exactly the most practical way to commute to work. But hey, where else can you say you took a helicopter to pick up groceries? Section 9. Greenland. The introvert's paradise. If you crave peace, quiet, and wide-open spaces, then Greenland might just be your spirit animal. Pun intended. With a population density lower than almost anywhere else on Earth, you'll have plenty of space to roam free, reconnect with nature, and escape the hustle and bustle of city life. Just imagine, crisp, clean air, the sound of glaciers calving in the distance, and not a single soul in sight for miles. It's enough to make even the most ardent extrovert crave a little solitude. Section 10. Okay, but seriously, should you move to Greenland? So we've laughed, we've learned, we've contemplated the merits of whale blubber, but the question remains, should you pack your bags and move to Greenland? Well, that depends. Are you looking for an adventure? A chance to experience a unique culture? A place where you can truly disconnect from the world and find your inner peace? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then Greenland might just be calling your name. But be warned, it's not for the faint of heart. Life in Greenland is challenging, rewarding, and definitely not for everyone. Section 11. Want more hilarious geography lessons? Subscribe! Did you enjoy this whirlwind tour of Greenland? Want to learn more about the world's weirdest, wildest, and most wonderful places? Then hit that subscribe button and join us on our next adventure. We promise it's going to be epic and hilarious.